Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making idli dosa batter. So with this batter, not only can we make idlis and dosas, but we can also make paniyaram, uttapam and waffles. And if you follow this recipe, you will have many delicious food. This is a traditional South Indian food and it's always the batter is going to be ready and you can make fresh one and it's always very delicious. Let's start making our batter. We're gonna need 1 cup of urad dal, 3 cups of idli rice, and 1 teaspoon fenugreek seeds. Now we're gonna wash the dal 3 or 4 times thoroughly and then add clean water. There should be enough water to soak the dal up. No matter what measuring cup you use, but it should be 3:1. Soak the water for 5 to 7 hours. Also, the same measuring cup should be used for both the dal and rice. Now that the dal has soaked up some of the water, we're going to start grinding it up. Use a wet grinder, but if you don't have one, you could also use a normal grinder. Add some dal into the grinder and make sure to get some water into the grinder too, so that the grinding process will be easier. Now we're gonna grind it all up. Add a little bit of water and grind it up one more time. So actually, if you add too much water, then the batter is going to be too watery, so don't add too much water. Just a little more, and then we're going to grind it up for the last time. The batter should not be too coarse, it's just right. Repeat this process for the next batch. If you live in a hot place, add salt before fermentation. But if you live in a cold place, add the salts after fermentation. So here's a tip. If you live in a hot place, leave the batter on the countertop. But if you live in a cold area, place it in an Instant Pot or on oven. And remember to turn on the light in the oven. You can use a spatula to stir it up very nicely. But for the best result, use your hand so that it will become nice and fluffy. Also, if you use your hands, you will have very soft idlis. Look at the batter, it's so fluffy. We're gonna put the lid on and make sure that there's enough space for the batter to rise. Ferment the batter for 12 to 16 hours and put a plate underneath the bowl of batter so in case it overflows, the batter won't be everywhere. Rise and shine, everyone! Take the batter out. Wow, look at how fluffy it looks. Mix this all up very well. I'm starting to get hungry now, everyone. Are you guys? So if you're gonna make the idli now, you're all set. But if you're gonna make it later or you have unused batter, store it in the fridge and when you take it out, let it cool for 30 minutes. Take out the quantity you need for dosa and add salt as per taste. Add enough water to make dosa batter thick and watery at the same time. And stir it all together. Check out the consistency. It's watery and thick at the same time. The consistency should be like this, see? Heat the dosa pan and add a ladle of batter onto the pan and move the ladle in a circular manner. It's going to form rings like this and you might realize the familiar shape, right? Then sprinkle oil or ghee onto the dosa. My favorite types of dosas are masala dosa and chicken dosa. So now we're gonna add the red chutney and spread it around. For the recipe of red chutney, keep following our channel. Spread the red chutney around. It's gonna be turning a goldish brown color. Please watch this video fully or you might mess up a little, so don't drag or do anything. Just carefully watch it because it's gonna need to be perfect, right? Now that it's ready, we're gonna roll it up together and serve it onto our plate. It's turning golden brown. Look at how beautiful that looks. And it smells so good too. It's so crispy. Okay, now it's time for the idli batter. Add salt as per taste. The consistency of the idli batter should be thick. Now, see the consistency? Pour the idli batter into each plate. Meanwhile, add water into a steaming pot so you can put the idli in while the water is boiling. Then place the idli into the pot while the water is boiling. Cook for 15 minutes. Whoa, look at that. Now, to check if it's ready, touch the idli. If there's any batter on your hands, then you know that it's not ready and you need to cook it for more time. Look at how spongy and soft the idlis look thanks to your hand mixing. So, now we're gonna take this into the serving bowl. Every time you scoop an idli out, wet the spoon so that the idli doesn't break. Also be very careful because it's gonna be really hot. It smells so delicious. You can have this with sambar, coconut chutney, peanut chutney, and anything else you like. Look at that. It's so spongy. See, I'm breaking it and showing it to you guys. It's so soft and it's very easy to tear open. What a super combination. Now we're gonna make uttapam. Take some batter and add salt as per taste. Also add a little bit of water. Then add onion, green chili, curry leaves, and carrots. Mix it well. Heat up a dosa pan now that it's all mixed up. Pour a ladle of it onto the dosa pan. It will spread a little on its own, so no need to spread it around like dosa. Then put the lid on. After a few minutes, you will see holes in the uttapam, which means it's time to flip it over. Before flipping it over, add a little bit of oil too. Till both sides turn golden brown, let it cook. Now it's golden brown. Now you can transfer it onto the serving plate. That's delicious. Now it's time for paniyaram. If you like veggies, use uttapam batter, but if you don't like veggies, then you can use idli batter even without adding water. In uttapam, you can add your favorite veggies after you chop them up finely. Heat up the paniyaram pan and add a little oil in each. And then pour the batter in and set the stove to medium heat. And put the lid on. You can put the lid on now. After 5 minutes, you can take the lid off and flip them all over. Be careful and also only flip it over if you know that the batter is cooked well on the top, which means the bottom batter is cooked too. Cook the other side and then you may serve it. We can make 4 types of breakfast dishes using only one batter. Please like, share, and comment down below which dosas you like. And also, if you're a newcomer, subscribe and hit the bell button. Bye!